Okay, welcome everybody. This is a little video about entering scores if you are the PRO volunteer on one of the Sloop Tavern Yacht Club races. And thank you very much for doing that. So Al Hughes, our esteemed race co-chair, is going to be explaining the system that we have in place. So go ahead, Al, take it away.
Okay, so yeah, this is Bob's system. I don't think it has a name other than Bob's system. It's different than Sailwave or anything else that I've ever seen, but it actually works pretty good, pretty well, and I've learned to like it. It's got its own idiosyncrasies like every other system. So first thing is to go to race.styc.org.
Log into race.styc.org, which is different than styc.org. There's a login prompt when you get to there.
And but you utilize your same STYC ID and password. And for those of you like Sue or who's ever doing this, who's not a regular participant in the scoring thing, we give you permission and it lasts for like 3 or 4 days. And if you come back a week later, you won't be able to log in. It'll just be blank. Okay, perfect. And for our viewers out there, let me introduce Sue Weiss. She's one of our regular PROs and often on the committee boat. So we're talking to her about this today because she'll be entering data for races. Okay. Right. She's our guinea pig for this tutorial. Right.
You're a newbie.
All right. So you can see we got statistics, recent members, view permissions, blah, blah, blah. The things that are important are the last 4. All right, so we're going to click on race scoring. That's the key. And then you can see these are the races that we've done and the races that are underway and races that are yet to come.
Right.
So for last night, you would have clicked on Ballard Cup Series 2, and we'll just do that. Let's see, save and update, edit race course info. So we edit race course info, and here's race 3. If we go to race 4, it's going to say we got nothing. So you have to enter committee boat, then you enter a course, and this thing over here that says fill down and save. After you enter a course for class 1 and a start time for class 1, which is for Monday nights is typically 18:15, and you don't need the colons. You don't need to do 18:15:00. You can do 18:15:00 just numerically. The program is smart enough. Just for a sec, Al, before you launch your spiel again, I wanted to make sure Sue could log in. She's trying to log in. Well, I don't know if she has permission yet. Oh, that would explain it.
I went to race.styc.org and I didn't get anything like what's up on the screen now.
I know, because you don't have permission.
Okay.
We like say, so we you know, for whatever reason, we don't hand out permission to everybody who's ever been
I totally understand. No offense taken. I understand the need.
And so like, okay, Sue is PRO for next Monday. We probably give you permission from Sunday to Wednesday of next week.
Sure.
And then you would see, oh, okay, now I can do this stuff. And when you get permission, it's for site-wide, so you could really screw us up. Yeah, I'm just saying that if you're not super confident about what you're going to be doing, don't do it. Or don't make it final. You'll see where we get to various stages and you finalize or publicize and that sort of thing.
Sure.
But there's all kinds of ways to look at it and say, oh yeah, this actually looks good, without having to guess.
Well, when I did go to that, what came up was distance calculator, which
Yeah.
was
Right.
interesting.
Right. Well, and so that's accessible to everybody.
Sure.
When you go to the regular website and you go to distance calculator, you end up on that page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're in the right place. Okay, so that's good. And I think Al diagnosed it. You just don't have permission yet. Okay,
So
cool.
anyway, when you got here, this would be the very first thing, because the boats and the class breaks, that's already done for each race by the time you're PRO. There might be some sort of last minute changes and you can go and do that, but I will say Bob's process gets a little confusing, and all his little red things are important, like this red print, like a start time must be entered for all classes, a course must be entered for all classes, and don't forget to save before you leave the page. If you don't do that, you're going to be back at the starting ranch. And so the course is the regular Sleep Tavern letters in whatever, you know, sequence you had it, and his program automatically calculates the length of the course based on those letters. So like last night you would put N, E, M, N, and you can even use the 2.
Can you go
Or you
ahead and
could-
fill it in for us, and let's see how it looks when you fill it in. We won't save.
You can see all these little courses that have been used before, but N, M, E, no, sorry, N, E, M. E, M, N, 2. And then we could do start time of 18:15, and we can go fill down and save, and look at that. So see, it fills them all in. The 4.178, that's the course length, and those are the start times. So we're not going to save it. And oh, you can see also up above where we're in this edit race course info, and it says changed since published. When we get to the end and finalize it under this edit status on the far left, when you're all done, there should be no red writing down here in the bottom. That tells you did it right. Okay, so we're gonna go do the fake course because it has all kinds of boats listed and stuff. So I'm not gonna save this. I'm just gonna return to the main menu. Race scoring. So he has this fake race at the end, the Around the Bay race. And you see it has 125 boats. Oh, look at this. Who's the first pumpkin or the first entry in the Great Pumpkin? Is that you, Sarah?
Yeah, I think I did register already.
Nice, nice. Okay, so we'll just click on edit boats, and here's the way it typically looks. And you can sort them by boat name, boat type, division and rating, class and rating, or the ID, and that's based on when they actually entered. So the ID 0001 would be the first boat to enter that race, if you needed to know that for some sort of reason. And so you can sort the little sort button in the middle here by any one of these things you wanted to do. Let's see, what else do you want to see?
Okay, well, the most important thing is probably how to edit the times for
Right.
the finish times.
Yeah, so we went over the race and course info. So this is a little bit different about this delayed start. So the race that he put in there is like a pursuit start. And so you would have to change the start times, and that's this delayed, because all you're going to enter is a finish time, and the program needs to know exactly when the boats started, or when the clock started on the boat. But the one thing you're going to be doing is this edit finish times. So I clicked on edit finish time, then pick a race. We'll just pick race 1. And so here you go. did you see, Sue, your hint about the change of letters for did not sail the course for 2021 to 2024 is already entered now. It was not entered as of Monday. So you had some boats that failed to go through the start line on Monday. But anyway,
there were some boats. There were some boats that did not go through the start finish line.
correct.
And we noted that.
Right, you noted it, but we had nothing to put in there other than did not finish.
That
Yeah.
was an interesting one because Mike was saying they're DSQ'd.
No, they're not DSQ'd. They are DNF'd. But now we have the new designation did not sail the course.
Right.
Because that is a very common did not finish for us.
Sure.
We've had people round the mark the wrong way, left a mark out of the course, all those sorts of things.
What are
So
we
I like
gonna
that.
do when somebody goes through the start finish line and they're not supposed to?
That is still DSQ
Okay.
because they act, yeah.
Okay, you should save after every few, in case there's a problem. That reminds me of Sail Wave. Anything you do in Sail Wave, the next step is going to be Control S and save.
Yeah.
My cat may be joining us here.
Oh, that's okay. We have lots of cats at our Zoom meetings.
Okay. So now this was a pursuit race, and I've been asked to help with the three buoy fiasco.
Correct.
And so in that case,
That is also a pursuit race.
Yes.
And so all the start times for all the boats will be entered. And the only thing the race committee would have to do is that they're only allowed to either delay 30 minutes or 1 hour. After that point, we just let them go regardless.
Okay.
So you don't really have to enter new times. You can just put that delay in, and Bob's program calculates that.
Okay.
So all you need to do is take your sheet, and we're just going to enter a finish time over here. I don't know what sort of times are they using here. So we're just going to enter 15, 15, 36. And we'll put them on the long course. And then if we, so like I said, if we hit enter, see, they're going to disappear. Only the boats that don't have times remain up here at the top. When you start out, everybody's at the top with all blanks. As you enter times and courses, they move to the bottom.
Okay.
So we'll find where Mountain went to. Oh, he's got them alphabetical.
That's nice.
Oop, a few more
So
down.
scroll down a little more.
Yeah, so there's our Mountain, 15, 15, 36. So it entered the colons and all that, all on its own.
Cool.
And the L. Like I said, it's a nice program. To me, it's way faster to just enter the times without the colons. I actually hate that. I gotta keep.
Do that again, Al, then do one more at the top. I missed that you didn't put the colons in. So I'd like to.
You just have to do the numbers, but you got to be also consistent. Okay, so we'll do rush. 16, 40, 28. So
Okay.
See, I have no colons.
And so you have to enter 6 numbers at all times. What happens if it's, an early morning thing, 0, 9?
Yeah, you got to do zeros.
Okay.
And I, because I can see they've entered times without short or long, I don't think it really matters in this particular race, but we'll put them as S. And then if I just hit enter without save and sort, because I don't actually want to save those two. Enter. So he's filled in and disappeared.
Great.
And basically you just do that over again.
Okay, and this is for the pursuit race, which is exactly what I'll be doing.
That's
So I
right.
think-
But even for the Monday night race, it won't have, like Monday nights, it doesn't have the long or short. It just has finish times. And you can just, get your sheet out. Kind of the hardest thing is figuring out some method for you got all the times and all the boats.
Yeah, I was.
For that particular day. Because so for Monday nights, we have 70 boats entered in the race. So I don't know what you had last night. I guess maybe 45 or 50 showed up.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So you'll need to enter a DNC or RAF or OCS for everybody. You can't leave blanks at the top. It doesn't know what to do.
Okay,
So and your score sheet will only have the boats that show up. So just, as you've entered all the times on your score sheet, and you say, oh, okay, all the rest of these are DNCs.
Al, just clarify that for the sake of the video, the DNS versus DNC clarification.
DNC is you did not even show up. We don't really use DNS anymore. Although it's possible. That's like somebody came out and they were milling around the starting line, and I don't know, their jib halyard broke and they had to go back in. It doesn't change the score. And the CB for committee boat, the program will automatically make that an average score for whoever was the committee boat for that series at the end of the series.
okay. Last night we had a couple of boats come out that weren't on our list at all.
Yeah, well, one of those neglected to contact the race committee. It's been an ongoing issue with sailing club boats. So they entered their boats, but one of the boats is out of commission. So that team, so it's the same sailors, but they're actually on a different boat.
Sure.
And they have let me know ahead of time, and I can change it, but they didn't yesterday, and I changed it, posthumously.
So Sue, the right thing to do is if you have any boats like that, you write to race@styc.org and let us know, and we can fix it afterwards.
Right, but put it on the score sheet. There have been RCs that, oh, well, they weren't on my list, I didn't enter them, and that makes it harder. We'd much rather have a time and be able to try and figure it out than have nothing because, well, they weren't there.
But Al, which row do you put it in? If like some boat that
Well,
isn't.
no, you don't put it anywhere here,
Okay.
but it's on your paper score sheet. Yes.
But what if it's not a pursuit race? Do you have a sample of?
Yeah, we can go back to we'll go back to this. But I just want to go over. So after you did it, you would hit this save and sort.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if I want to do it in case somebody else wants to. I don't know how to reverse this, so I'm not going to hit save and sort, but you would hit that and you get the little red print over here under edit finish time, say something's changed since the last time you were here. And then you have to go back here to edit status. And you have to hit this save and update, the one next to the red, to that updates the results. And until you click preliminary for class breaks or preliminary for results, it stays on this page. It doesn't go to our website. And
So
then
you
can also
click on the box or the circle that says preliminary.
Yeah, you'd want to click there and save and update. But again, because I don't know how to back it up, we'll go to a Ballard Cup one, and you'll see those things.
Let's take a look at view. Let's look at view results. What does it look like? I see it makes the web page for you. Nice.
Yes.
really easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, and here's all the results. And oh yeah, see, mountain, because of the time I picked, they jumped up to first place. They said, all right, we finished 2 hours ahead of everybody. Okay, so we're going to return to the main menu. We're going to do race scoring again, and we'll do this Ballard Cup Series 2, and we'll just look. So we'll go to race 3. So there's our NME or NEMN. That was the course for Monday, 1815. We didn't enter 00. I'm going to just do that just to clean it up. I don't think it made any difference. Edit finish times, again, race 3. So see, now if I clicked on this override race 2, it would work for me. Sarah also basically have special override privileges. Even once you've logged on at PRO, you can't go back and change one of these ones that's locked.
Okay.
So we'll do the race 3. So this is where you can see the list is by boat name. So we're in alphabetical, but if I typically will click on finish time and hit save and sort.
Hold on, maybe before you save. I just noticed
Oh,
there were a bunch of DNSs there,
There are going to be DNSs.
but we don't usually use DNS.
I know, but it's the same score as DNC. Okay. I know.
Well, last night Mike did this on his phone, and he gave us the names of the boat in alphabetical order.
Right. Well, that's the way we were. We were on, but I'm just saying, when I enter them, because my sheet is in this finish time, this is very easy for me to just go down. Yes, this is the same order I have on my finish sheet. Everything looks good. And then you can do, save and sort by boat name, or if you want to save and sort by sail number, however you've written it down. Different people do it differently.
Sure.
So,
and then Bob has a whole series of this frequently asked questions. And basically, if you weed through it, it's all there.
For example, just set the committee boat, pick edit course info. So that's in. That's
that one. Yeah, and you see, and then you have to pick whatever day. So this is that day. So here's committee boat, and it's outlaw.
Okay,
but,
I see.
You could erase. You could delete that and put in Peer Gynt or put in whatever you wanted.
Sure.
I think if you put in Peer Gynt and they actually erased, the program might tell you something isn't right. So now I'm going to do, since we haven't changed anything here, I'm going to hit this save and update just to show you that the small red print under race course info and edit finish times should disappear. Yeah. So that changed whatever copy was on our website. That is changed by the time we speak here. There's a little delay. If you go there immediately, or you've had that screen open on the website, you say, no, it didn't do it, but trust me, it did it. And then you can view the breaks or view the results here without going back to the website. You get the same page here that you would get on the website.
Very cool.
And you get the flags and whatever you use to normally log into the Sloop Tavern website.
Okay, let me get my.
Check the Bible.
And share.
Good job.
Okay. So now it allows me to do.
So click on the scoring. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay, yay! We got that one working. And I won't touch anything more.
Actually, once you
I think you
on
can
edit finish times.
No, so do the course. Do right now, just while we're doing this, click the edit race course info.
Okay, committee vote is,
I don't know, but we're down here where it says class course, the
whoopsie.
reverse start course. Down, last one,
Okay, say again, N?
SON. And hit enter. Yep, good. That's the course. Now, the 3-buoy fiasco, you can do it in any order,
Correct.
but so we don't put which way they went. I'm guessing, because we would have to know that. But it's gonna, starting and finishing is going to be suboptimal for the race committee, because you're not going to know which way the boat is planning to go, right?
I think I've started this race before, and basically you're given a list of start times, and you check off that they did cross one way or the other at that time.
That's
Yeah.
right. Or, well, not before that time, but that's what I mean. It's a little hard to know, which way are they going? Have they already started or not? But it's a fun race. We're not that what do I want to say, serious that we're going to be worried. If somebody started 5 minutes early, okay, that we might be a little more worried.
Okay, so I've entered what I can right now, but one of the things I would do is click on the save.
Correct. Yeah, you can hit save. Yep.
Okay. And
nothing happened. It also saved when you hit enter.
So go ahead and click on edit finish times and we'll see what's going to be where you're putting your data when it comes time.
Yeah, so you scroll down,
okay.
You'll see there's obviously some boat names there. Oh, look at this, creative registered twice, those bozos.
And I noticed last night that Mike Kane just gave us the names in alphabetical order, and these seem to be in alphabetical order by boat name right now.
They are, but you can see there are some oddities. So
yes.
Like Lapa,
yeah.
for some reason they don't capitalize their name, so they end up at the end.
Right, I noticed numbers first, capitals, lowercase.
Yeah.
And then Moonshine doesn't have a sale number.
No, and there's 2 Moonshines.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're very different boats. I don't think you would ever confuse them, except if you only looked for name. But yeah, Moonshine is he's a definite cruiser, and the other Moonshine is like a little bitty 26-foot ultralight race boat. So you're not going to confuse which Moonshine you had, except maybe on the times later if you didn't know.
Okay.
The other Moonshine has 5 numbers also.
I'll be real careful about this. So when we get the race at, say, a Monday night race, we enter the finish times.
Yep.
We save.
Yep.
What comes next?
You go to the edit status on after you've done and you're satisfied that I got all the finish times and letters and everything else that need to go in there. Basically, I have something for every boat that's listed. Then you go to edit status. So go click there right now. And then you would the class breaks would already have the preliminary box hit. But on the results, you could go over and view results before you publish them again, just to make sure.
Sure. And
then click preliminary and hit save and update up there under edit status.
Okay, and then, but once I've done that,
then you're done.
Results,
you can view the results anytime. The not published, they haven't sent anything to the website. Preliminary, you're sending it to the website. But so you have to hit the save and update after you've done preliminary. And then if you go back and do some changes, like somebody calls you and says, "You damn race committee, you screwed up. I was not OCS. Here's my proof, blah, blah, blah," and you buy it. Oh yeah, well, that was the other moonshine, something like that.
Sure.
And so you go back and change it. You have to, in order to change it on the website, you have to come back here each and every time and save and update.
And at least preliminary.
Yeah, you wouldn't do the final.
Okay.
The
Because
PRO. So as long as there's no red print underneath these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things up at the top, you've done. That's like your secondary clearance.
Okay.
So like when you put in the finish times and you come to this page, there's something, I think it says finish times have changed since last save or something. It's just like a little warning. That
I
until you
that. Yeah, on some of your stuff. Yeah. Okay.
That's why I say some of the things about this program are really good. It is truly made for idiots.
It's great. I'm going to add one more thing at the end. I hope people do this. All of our racers are interested in seeing the results when they come up. So we start getting pings from people who want to know, are the results ready yet? Are they ready yet? So people are definitely watching the website. So I think after you enter your results, it's good to do the preliminary, save and update, get it up there on the web, and then go to the website separately and check to make sure it's viewable for everybody as a check.
Yeah, that's right, as a check. But I've never had it not do that. There might be a 30-second delay or something if you're really fast.
Well, the way it might happen is you forget the save and update, or somehow some step didn't get done.
Yes.
What I noticed, Mike was using his cell phone versus a computer. Has anyone ever brought their computer on board and used, like I have a hotspot here at home because I got happy with my provider, so I went to a hotspot.
You're right, and like my fingers are so fat. If I was trying to enter all these times on my phone, there would be all kinds of errors. I'm just not a good 2-thumb texter or anything. So I'm doing it with a computer keyboard, in particular with the hotspot. Just basically utilizing my phone as the way to send the data.
The internet provider, yeah, that's great. That's a great idea. I guess you just have to worry about keeping your computer dry on the boat.
Well, it's going to be dry on my boat. If the computer gets wet, I'm in deeper trouble.
Okay. Well, I would love to be on a boat and practice it once, or with some supervision before I take the giant leap for mankind.
Come on, Sue. We're just we're gonna just untie the boat and shove you off. That's the way my uncle, he gave me all these instructions. He says, "Oh yeah, you're ready." And I was just like you. "Oh, wait. And all he did was, "See ya." Now he was watching.
Remember, everybody, this is an all volunteer organization. So for you and for everybody else watching this video, we understand it's people's first time, second time, third time. We're all just doing the best we can with it. And we can fix mistakes if we have to later on.
That's great.
Yes, and we all make mistakes. Myself, Sarah, everybody included.
Okay.
Some people won't admit to them, but they still make mistakes.
Well, I definitely made a mistake when I tried to do it. So, but luckily everybody's helping to watch.
I can imagine if someone is going to protest, that someone else will follow through at that point.
Sure.
No, we're just gonna set the lions onto you, Sue. No,
we got a
yeah, we
whole
got you.
system in place.
We got you covered.
Okay, okay, very good. Well,
Thank you. This was really good to do this, actually. I think this is going to be very valuable for future members too.
ta-da. Well, I'm a person who writes everything down and takes notes. So, you know, that's my modus operandi.
You can go back and watch the video.
Yeah,
That's excellent. Yes. And it's taken us about an hour to do all this too.
thanks very much, everybody, for coming to the
Thank you,
preview. And
thank
good
you,
luck,
thank
Sue.
you, Sue, for your voluntary submission to this process.
And thank you all for walking us through.
Better than nothing. Thanks you, Sarah, for setting this up. And Al has always been very gracious about being willing to help me. So good people.
All right.